What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today I have another underused match. This one is against Rich, and this happened on my stream last night. This was a really intense match. It turned out to come right down to the last play, so I figured it was a pretty good one to upload. Anyways, I'm using a pretty random team just like usual, and let's just go ahead and hop into it. So I decided to lead off with my Floppy, who is my Mine Shao, as he leads off with the Heat Rotom, so he sends out his Microwave. I got my weird Floppy Karate Dude out here, and I decided to go for the Fake Out on the first turn, obviously just to get that little, little bit of chip damage, as I get a critical hit, and I'm like, alright, starting off the match nice and critty, so that's fun stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Reuniclus, who is Jelly, and since I'm pretty much just a big blob of just gooey stuff, I'm pretty specially defensive. I can just soak that up. The Thunderbolt does a decent amount of damage to me. I kind of switched this guy in, considering he could go for the Will-O-Wisp or something like that. I have the Magic Guard, I really don't care, so Jelly soaks up that Thunderbolt, and that is completely fine. Now the Heat Rotom is going to go ahead and get out of there as he switches into Swine Flu, and I was like, are you trying to contract the fucking flu on me and shit? That's terrible. Remember when Swine Flu was like a thing? Everybody was all scared of the Swine Flu. I remember that. But anyway, so I go for a Psyshock on the incoming Mamoswine. It does a decent amount of damage, but now I know he's probably going to want to go for the knockoff, as here I actually switch in my own Mamoswine, so it's just a nice little, big-ass mammoth battle, as he sets up his Stealth Rocks, which is fine, because I know that I'm going to actually be faster unless his is max speed as well, but I do actually outspeed. I go for the Earthquake. It is not going to kill him, though. I was really expecting that to kill, as he goes for his own Earthquake, and that's going to, do a decent amount of damage to me, but I can finish it off with an Ice Shard, and we got to see who the better Mamoswine was today. I decided to use this thing just because I saw it recently, well, a while ago. It got switched down to underuse, so I was like, fuck, I gotta make use of this bad boy. It's pretty badass. But now he brings in the Porygon Z. He is actually going to finish me off with a Tri-Attack. I don't know why I just didn't go for the Ice Shard and get some damage there. I let Mamoswine die, but it's fine because now I get a revenge switch in. I get to switch in Floppy. I can go ahead and, hit him with a Fake Out with my big-ass floppy arms. That would probably hurt, as now well, at this point, at least I thought I was going to be able to scare this thing out with a high jump kick, but plot twist, he's a fucking Choice Scarfed Porygon Z, so he is going to be able to outspeed me, and that is going to kill me with a Tri-Attack. So that is unfortunate for Floppy. Sorry about that, buddy. I didn't know this thing was scarfed, but now that I know that, that is actually some pretty helpful intel. So I guess I decided to switch into Leafeon Senior, who is just basically a big Leafeon. I've never used this for Izzion, but I don't remember. I nicknamed it that for some reason because I was like, this thing's like Leafeon, but I don't know. I go for a Focus Blast as he brings in the Microwave, takes a Focus Blast right to the face, and that is going to be a dead Rotom. So that's good news. Leafeon already coming in, just taking fucking body bags and shit. So I get hurt by my Life Orb, but it's no big deal, as now he brings in the Muck. And obviously, I'm going to have to switch out of here because Muck's Poison Jab is going to fuck me up. And I am a Calm Mindset, so I literally don't have an attack that could hurt that thing. So I decided to switch into Mandy here, who's going to take a Power-Up Punch to the face, but that is fine, as he gets an Attack Raise. This is actually a perfect opportunity for me because I do have Foul Play, obviously, and with the increased attack, Foul Play is going to actually be able to take out the Muck. So using that Muck's attack against it, that is going to be a dead pile of sludge. See you later, Hazard. Power Up Punch Muck is actually a pretty good idea, but I usually prefer the Curse set, honestly. It's just, I don't know. I mean, either way, you're going to get fucked up by a Mandy, but so now on the free switch in, he is going to bring in the Lilligant, and considering I don't have a flying attack on my Mandibuzz, unfortunately, I don't really have anything to hurt this guy, so I'm just going to switch into Krakatoa. I'm expecting the Sleep Powder. I'm basically just accepting the fact that he's going to be asleep, but he misses the freaking Sleep Powder, which is really unfortunate for him, but I got really lucky there, as now I can scare that thing out with an Eruption. I actually locked myself into Eruption, which was probably not the best play. I kind of just didn't want to miss Fire Blast, so I just clicked Eruption, and I was like, that'll work. As it does a decent amount to the Mandibuzz, and I know that he probably does not have anything that can one-hit KO me, so I actually decided to stay in an Eruption one more time, kind of banking on the fact that he might go for the knockoff, as he actually does go for the knockoff, which is absolutely ideal, considering now I don't have my Choice Scarf, and now I am free to switch moves, so I can switch over to Fire Blast now. Eruption would no longer do more damage because I lost health, but I missed the first Fire Blast, which is a bummer, and he goes for one more knockoff. Luckily, since he already knocked my item off, it's not going to be full power knockoff, and Krakatoa is able to live that. You're not going to take out the Volcano today, as I am able to hit the next Fire Blast, and that is going to take out the old Mandibuzz. So that's good news. Freaking pretty big threat out of the way. Typhlosion, I kind of expected to die, but he came through, and shit happened. So he brings out the Porygon Z. He locks himself into Ice Beam here, as that's a pretty tactical play, considering I can't really switch into my Mandibuzz. Jelly's the only one I can really come in to take these attacks, as he is now gonna have to switch because freaking I always almost call this thing Jellicent because his name's Jelly. freaking Reuniclus. I go for a Calm Mind on the switch as he brings in the Lilligant again, and obviously I'm basically expecting the Sleep Powder because nothing's asleep on my team, and he can start setting up Quiver Dances, but since I got that one Calm Mind up, and I'm a pretty especially defensive poke to begin with, I'm really not too afraid. He's gonna have to get a lot of quiver dances up if he's gonna want to take out old Jelly here. So he does put me to sleep on this turn. I'm honestly okay with that because, like I said, Jelly's able to take attacks from this thing for a while as long as it doesn't set up like 4 quiver dances. So yeah, I actually decided to switch here. I figured it might be a good idea to keep Jellicent asleep so he's unable to sleep powder or anything else, as I figure since he doesn't have any quiver dances up and he probably does not have any attacks that can kill Mandy, it would probably be a pretty good switch in. So I decided to go into Mandy as he actually goes for the lead seed. I was expecting the quiver dance, but the lead seed happened and I was like, okay, that's kind of bad for me considering I have so much HP that he's just gonna regain like a whole bunch of health every turn. But then I realized I'm just gonna throw a toxic on this thing. If he does want to quiver dance like he just did, he can basically, you know, just stay in here and take some poison damage. As I do have Roost on Mandibuzz, and he can't one-hit KO me with at least +2. He's gonna need to have at least +3, I believe, to be able to kill me in one hit. So I get the toxic. Luckily I hit it, and that is actually pretty damn crucial because now this thing's health is gonna slowly, you know, start to go down. He gets the leech seed, unfortunately. He has like leech seed and toxic damage, so he's not gonna be going anywhere for a while. But it will add up, and I feel pretty confident that Mandibuzz can win this matchup. So he goes for another quiver dance, knowing that he doesn't have any moves that are really going to be able to take me out yet with that much special attack. So he gets, you know, gets one more, as I'm going to go for a Roost and get like back to just to about full health. So honestly, Mandibuzz is in a pretty good situation. I really don't feel the need to switch out. I can't really. Mandibuzz in this match is not that useful to me anymore, so honestly I'm willing to sacrifice it against this Lilligant. So he does sap my leech seed, he's getting some health back and all that stupid stuff, getting that poison. It is starting to build up, so that is what I'm looking for. If I can land a couple play roughs on this thing, I should be able to whittle it down enough to kill it. So he goes for the energy ball after 2. It still does not do a damn thing because Mandibuzz is a defensive ass bird, and I go for a foul play, which obviously isn't going to do a whole lot either, but you know, it's chip damage, and that's basically what I'm looking for. Lilligant does not have any recovery outside the leech seed, so that's, you know, that's pretty good news. He does get the leech seed, but look at how much he gets back from it, just stealing all of my health. And it's like, it's because Lilligant has so little HP and Mandibuzz has so much HP. But yes, he goes for one more energy ball. I am able to live that. I could have gone for the Roost there, which would probably have been the better play, but I actually went for the foul play, thinking that perhaps the poison damage would kill. But then I was like, wait, hold on, I'm stupid. I should have went for the Roost one more turn. And unfortunately, the leech seed is going to knock me down to 9 HP, but at least I am in here for one more turn, so the poison damage has to rack up one more time, and this Lilligant can no longer be scary, so that's fantastic. I was actually pretty clutch that I lived on that last leech seed, because it kind of made it so this last toxic, plus he's not going to get any more health back on the leech seed this turn after I die, obviously. So the toxic knocks him down to red HP. I kind of thought that was going to kill, but I'm going to bring in old Virizion now, as I know I'm not going to take any damage from this Lilligant, even at its, like, you know, boosted special attack. All he can throw at me is an energy ball. I live that quite nicely since I know the toxic is going to take it out. I get one free Calm Mind, which was... The plan was to be able to boost the special defense, to be able to take an attack from the Porygon Z that is his last Pokemon. So the Lilligant is going to die to the poison, and it is coming right down to the wire. All I have left is my Reuniclus, who is sleeping, and this here Virizion. So it is fucking close here. He's going to bring in Tweak, who is just about full health, which kind of scares me. If I could land a Focus Blast, that would kill it, but the Tri-Attack gets a critical hit. That is going to kill Virizion, and I was like, oh shit, all I have left is a sleeping Jelly. So I bring out Jelly. I need to wake up on this turn or I lose. He hits me with a Tri-Attack. Jelly is going to wake up, and I land a Focus Blast right to this Porygon's face. That was extremely lucky on my end. That was a really good match. I honestly did not expect to even wake up on that turn. I believe it was about a 50% chance. And then there's the low chance that I was going to hit the Focus Blast, because everybody knows that shit's pretty much just called Focus Miss. But I thought that was a really intense match. That was a really clutch wake at the end. Some awesome plays by my opponent. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you could hit that thumbs up button, and that would be awesome. Anyways, guys, I will see you later. Peace out.